What's up everyone? Lance Hedrick here, head of sales at Onyx Coffee Lab, and today we are going to look at how to brew espresso with the new Ethiopia Worka release. Now this is a high elevation, really dense coffee, washed coffee from Ethiopia. And so I'm gonna have that reflected in how I'm brewing it. And what I mean by that is, typically these are a little bit more difficult to extract. So I'm gonna do something a little bit wonky, kind of like the filter video for the same coffee. We're gonna increase our ratio quite a bit. But bear with me, I promise you this will be an incredibly tasty shot. We're gonna do 19 grams of the coffee, and then we're going to pull out 60 grams of espresso, all right? I know, you had to brace yourself. That's over a 1-to-3 ratio in your mind that right now is tingling. Well, this is gonna give you the juiciest, sweetest, most delicious shot that's gonna be marked by a really nice dried apricot with some really delicious cacao nibs. It's gonna be mind-blowing. You're gonna taste it and you're gonna be like, wow, I should do 1-to-3 ratios more often. All right, but whenever applying to milk, I'm just gonna cover this real quick. I would shorten that up, maybe do something like 19 to 50, just so that you can have that stone fruit punch through the milk. I would not recommend this bigger than maybe a 6-ounce cappuccino, just because it'll get lost in the milk. All right, well, let's get going. I'm going to grind this fairly fine. And of course, make sure you wipe out your portafilter so that there's no droplets in there, because that will skew our extraction. And then I'm going to fill it. What I like to do is about halfway through, I like to ensure I level those grounds out. And I'm gonna fill the rest of the way to 20. Or to 19, I'm sorry. All right. All right, so we're at 19. Let's take a 19.1. There we go. So now what I'm gonna do, so that we can truly calibrate, is I'm gonna do some horizontal tapping, and this is gonna really help level out that bed, all right? It's gonna settle the bed, really help level it out, get rid of any of those potential channels. I'm gonna take my tamper, place it in, make sure I'm level. Because we're doing such a big ratio, you wanna really ensure that your puck preparation is on point. We're gonna tamp. All right, tamping is done, nice and level, done. We're gonna load it in our machine. Gonna take our scale, gonna take our receptacle, put it under, get the scale on, and then once it's on, we are going to start our shot. All right, so the shot is going to run in about 30 seconds. So we're doing 19 grams of coffee to 60 grams of espresso in around 30 seconds. All right, and here we go, boom. So of course you always have a little bit of give. So with time, you know, you have plus or minus a couple seconds, and with yield you have plus or minus a few grams. But here we are at 60, and there we go. So you can see that right there. Delicious, right? All right, we'll do a little close up. Oh yeah, look at that. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Quite a big shot too. I'm a big fan of big shots for a few reasons, but probably the best reason is how much longer you get to enjoy it, am I right? So after stirring it aggressively, because you want to dissipate that crema, give it a sip and taste that delicious dried apricot. And ooh, this is actually even more like a ripe peach. Delicious. And some of that dried cacao, or not dried cacao, apologies, and some of that cacao nib. Anyway, that's how we're gonna do the espresso on this. Try it out, drop a comment. And if you're doing it with some milk, I would recommend shortening the shot some to make it more concentrated, and use a small amount of milk, not a lot, because it'll get lost. Thanks for watching this. Try this at home or in your cafe. Cheers.